Humans have 6 basic senses: hearing, smell, taste, touch, sight, and seeing dead people. We might like to tell you about all of them, but we're quite busy immediately. It's almost nap time, you see. But let's do that as a compromise. We'll share some amazing facts about sound that are bound to please and/or damage your eardrums. For max effectiveness, ask a lover or random stranger to read the article aloud and luxuriate in the feeling of their rich, deep baritone vibrating against your cochlea. Sound can't be heard in space. Remember near the top of Star Wars Episodes 1, 4, 6, and 7 when the Great Guys magnify a Trade Federation control ship, Death Star 2, and planet that has been converted into an excellent huge Death Star thingy, respectively? The sound of the explosions must are insane, right? Actually, you were fed a bunch of lies. Yoda is real. But sounds in space? Not such a lot. You see, sound is made when air molecules vibrate into our ears. But since air molecules don't exist in space, there are often no sound. So next time you watch a fantasy movie with friends, demand that it's played on mute. You would possibly lose your friends forever, but a minimum of the film will gain scientific accuracy. A Whip Crackin blast when a drag comes along, what must you do? Whip it, obviously. And what do you have to do before the cream sits out too long? You recognize the answer. Whooo-pish. Whip it real good. Once you bust out a whip, as you're used to do, the loud cracking sound is that the results of the tip moving so quickly that it actually breaks the sound barrier. As for the next sounds of, thank you, sir. May I even have another, we will only speculate. And speculate will, you kinky chipmunk you. The loudest natural sound on Earth doesn't come from Donald Trump once upon a time, back in 1883 long before TikTok, Impossible Burgers, and sweet and juicy brainberries. The Krakatoa volcano in Indonesia erupted, producing the loudest natural sound ever recorded. In fact, it had been so loud that the sound ruptured the eardrums of unfortunate folks as far as 40 miles away. So now you recognize that contrary to popular belief, the present loudmouth occupying the Oval Office doesn't produce the loudest sounds on Earth. But he comes during a close second. Flies are deaf. Whoever came up with the name fly to explain these flying insects must are super lazy. Here are another amazing truths about flies: they will fly fast. They are doing their buzzy thing. They annoy the hell out folks. Also, they lack the power to listen to. Yes, that's right. Once you scold flies for invading your personal space, it literally falls on deaf ears. So when a frustrated Chris Tucker asks, "Do you understand the words beginning of my mouth?" we are confident that a fly would answer, "Huh?" Sound travels faster in water than by air. Have you ever tried to speak to somebody but found yourself growing impatient because it takes goodbye for the sounds of your voice to succeed in their ears? It might be that they're just ignoring you, but it's unlikely because you're such a stimulating person. If you actually want to form yourself heard, might we propose lecture underwater? The speed of sound travels is quite 4 times faster in water than by air. So what are you waiting for? Throw an unsuspecting friend or coworker into a swimming bath and let's start talking. Along an equivalent lines, a whale's song travels impossibly far. When a whale communicates within the hauntingly beautiful language of weird screeches and grunts, it are often heard from really far distances within the ocean. Exactly how far seems to be at issue. Phys.org says it's around 600 miles. National Geographic is like thousands of miles, while the renowned scientific journal, tabloid trash publication The Daily Mail claims it's 4,000 miles. On the opposite hand, JourneyNorth.org claims it can travel up to 10,000 miles. So nobody really seems to understand exactly. Awkward. Anyway, if you care to understand, here are the lyrics to a whale's song, Ooh 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 Woo. Cows love them some good music. Say, remember back in college once you were playing Disasterpiece on Spotify, your roommate would enter, just stand there and be completely absorbed by the screams and unintelligible shouting beginning of Slipknot's mouths? That's a bit like cows. Kind of. But not really. A couple of years ago, researchers at the University of Leicester discovered that when cows hear relaxing music, they really dig it. Actually, they even produce more milk as they enjoy the soothing sounds of jazz. So next time you're chugging milk during an extended distance race on a hot summer day, you would possibly regret this decision, but during a weird, indirect way you'll blame Kenny G.